Alright, today we're going to make some tattoo needles. This is going to be our barrel. We're going to use the spring out of this as our needle. Normally we would pop a socket for a lighter, and normally we'd use string as a knife, but I'm going to use a razor blade. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take the ball out of this ballpoint pen. You're going to rub it on the concrete over and over and over until that ball comes out. Alright, I don't know if you can tell, but now we've got that ball out of the ballpoint pen. The next step is to take this. Okay, now we've taken the ink cartridge out of this after we've taken the ballpoint pen out. And what we're gonna do is blow on this and get all the ink out. All right, now we got our ink out. It's time to reassemble this part and make our needle. And we're gonna use the spring out of this pen to make our needle. I'll show you how. All right, I got the spring out, and what we're gonna do is use the lighter to heat the spring up and pull it apart at the same time, like for part 2. All right, making a tattoo needle part 2. All right, so we have the spring out of our second pin. We're gonna pull it apart and straighten that out. All right, now we're gonna burn off the tip. All you have to do is hold your flame at one single point on this wire right here, and eventually it will break. All right, so I've heated up the tip and broken it off, and now we're going to straighten out the... Now that we've got our needle semi-straight, we're gonna insert it into the barrel. But first we need to get off this wrinkled edge on this side of the needle. All right, now we're gonna bend this tip over and insert it into here, into our barrel. And now we're gonna heat this up and squish it down to hold that. All right, we're making prison tattoo needles. This is part 3. We're gonna heat this needle or the barrel up and then squish it down. All right, we got it heated up, and we're just gonna squish this plastic around our needle. So now we're gonna insert our needle into our barrel, and this is what guides your needle for your tattoo. We're gonna finish off our tattoo gun. We're gonna cut this. Normally in prison we'd use string to cut because we don't have razor blades, but I'm gonna use a razor blade. All right, so we have our barrel with our needle, and then you connect this onto here. So this is your guide. This connects onto the rotary of your machine and goes in and out. This connects onto your machine, so you have basically a normal tattoo gun.